I am back. We about to get on some gridiron on London docks. You see this? I got all the noobs on my team. As somebody asked, how do you know they're noobs? Look at their prestige. These guys are not even 55 level 1 first prestige. Guess what that means? They are noobs. You know, and the reason I mention that is because I got a pretty silly comment. I had a guy leave a comment on one of my videos saying that my videos are fake. He said the proof is that no one ever grenades me and everybody's a low level in the lobbies. And the guy actually went on to say he actually speaks to my camping buddies and some of my subs to confirm it. And it was so funny because I'm like, dude, you're commenting on a live video. It was a live broadcast I did. I was playing hardcore free-for-all. I'm like, turd, I can't fix a hardcore free-for-all. Lobby, what's wrong with you? And that's the funny thing about the YouTube community. You get people out here actually thinking people are setting up videos. And so I'm telling the guy, look, they're level 1 because the video he commented on was from November 25th. The game had just came out. I'm like, man, use some common sense. You're making yourself look dumb by the minute. And look at this. I got noobs and they're on my team. These aren't my friends playing on an alternate account. But the fact he just said that, I got a chuckle out of it. I didn't really take the guy too serious. You know, he's been trying to call me out. He's probably left about 20, 30 comments. That's the funny thing. These are what I call low-key fanboys. When they love you so much, they can't help themselves but keep leaving comments. Now we're going to get into what I'm doing in this video in a second. As you can see, if you're watching the back, I'm definitely covering my back with trip lines. I'm watching the angle. I'm not camping in the ways I showed you in other ways. I'm being a little more slick. Because that's what I do. I tend to adapt and I adjust. Plus, if I did the same thing every game, guess what? You guys will lay me down. Because I get into a lobby with a lot of you guys. I don't know how many of you guys I've ran into. You guys know who I am. So I gotta be a little more versatile. And some stuff I gotta hold back a little bit. If I show you everything, man, you're gonna murder me every time. So I might be slick if you get in the lobby. The last thing you should do is say, hey, Saken, because as soon as I know you know me, I'm going to go into hardcore mode. Also, too, look what I'm running with. People kept saying, let's go ahead and go with the higher streaks. So I'm going with the higher streaks. Like I got this bombing thing, whatever this is. I'm going with the paratroopers and the bombing run just to try something a little different. Maybe get ready for that Dom XL that's coming out. I can't wait. It's going to be greasy. I might drop ball gunners. You know, I've been playing with the low score streaks just because they've been super effective in this game. I also had someone comment about, you know, V2 Rockets not being as impressive for Gridiron. And I understand what he's saying, and I'm not knocking this a long-time subscriber. But, you know, like I was trying to explain to him, I'm just trying to play a game mode where I can have fun. Some of these game modes just aren't as fun as they should be. And I don't know if it's the developers or if I'm just not so into it. But every COD, there's been a different game mode. If you guys used to watch my Ghost videos, I never played Domination on Ghost. I was strictly kill confirm. And then Advanced Warfare came out, and guess what? I went more into Dom. I think Black Ops 3, I was more into Dom. Infinite Warfare, we played a lot of TM. I think a lot of times when they come out with a COD, some game modes just tend to be a little more fun, or they run a little more smoother. They're not chaotic. Because this game got some spawns that just doesn't make sense sometimes. But certain game modes, guess what? The spawns are more controlled. So I have a little more fun with the game. Now, you notice I'm not calling this bomber run. I literally called this thing in one game, and it kept dropping in my spawn. I don't know if the enemy team was there. I don't know how the algorithm works, but I kept getting laid down. So I'm going to wait till the second half when I can get some shelter, and then I'm going to call it in. It's a minute 16 left. At this point, I'm just being slick. Look, I got it locked down to the left. I'm sitting here guarding this. The only thing I got to worry about is someone flanking me. But look at the mini-map in the left corner. My teammates are in that right lane. I'm not worried. And you can tell when your teammates are engaging someone by the mini map. So right now I just gotta hold this down. Look, I'm on like a 23 already. Now I do have some paratrooper kills, and the paratroopers go in now. They get you between 5 and 10 kills now. I'm impressed. It only took several months for them to get better. I think they had to go through the training too. I think they were playing the game, and as they ranked up and leveled up, they became better players because they were garbage in the beginning. Look, I'm a little timid about shooting this guy. You notice I have to pick up a secondary. I hate when I pick up someone's gun because it's never as good as mine. And this one, I don't think has a grip on there, so I'm feeling the recoil. So I'm just trying to be slick. At this point, I got the lane locked. We're up 7-0. I'm just watching these guys, making sure these guys don't come this way. I see my teammates over there playing in the right lane. And this is one of the ways I attack London docks. I actually like to come here on the dock. One thing you gotta learn when you're playing Call of Duty is how the spawn works, where you're at and where your pushes the spawn, and that way you can control it. Now I know more aggressive players like to get into the spawn and they like to go attack these guys, which is fine. If your gun skills are on point and your awareness is on point, go for it. And speaking of that, so once again, There's a YouTuber, and I'm not gonna mention his name. I'm not trying to start any beef with him. But this guy got into a lobby with me, and I was on with Armlocks, and I told Armlocks, "You need to back out." They were like a full party, and they instantly start trying to spawn trap us, and we're on with some randoms, and so we backed out the lobby. But I go into his live stream, and this guy is just talking and talking and talking and telling me how toxic I am to the Call of Duty community, teaching people to camp, and I'm like, yeah. I'm way less toxic than a 6-man party spawn trapping people. You got a whole bunch of master prestigers taking advantage of noobs and putting them in spawn traps. And he didn't have much to say about that. He said, well, you don't have to play against a party. But it was so funny he was saying that. I'm like, dude, you're the toxic one. And then I was watching his stream. As soon as he got in, there was another guy streaming, a bigger YouTuber, and he had a full party. Guess what? They didn't play. He kept backing out of lobbies. So what these guys do is they lobby surf. They try to get the best lobbies. And somehow they feel superior with that attitude. Now here's the thing. I don't knock the hustle. I don't care if they do it. I really don't. I just care if they start talking smack when they do it. For me, it doesn't make any sense to talk smack about being a noob, because you're basically a noob for doing that. You're not going up against competition. You know, I had to explain that to someone in the comment. You know, the same guy left me a comment, and after I kind of went back and forth with him, and I was eating him up with my responses, he was like, you just look for noob lobbies. And I'm like, every YouTuber looks for noob lobbies. That's what YouTubers do. You don't see YouTubers playing the best of the best competition. Matter of fact, when you see MLG gameplay, and you are not even MLG, say, take for example, Optics Company. He could rock a, what, a 3-4 KD in pubs, but then when you look at MLG, he's only at a 1. Guess what? When you play higher competition, yeah, the games are fun and competitive, but they don't make for great YouTube videos. I mean, who wants to see someone go 15 and 15 and win a game? Some people enjoy that, but most people don't. They want to be entertained. They want to see you go through and murder people. Look at this game, calling me unstoppable. This is what they're looking at. Now you got this old man me using some slow, basic camping techniques and taking people out. That's what I do. And just like the turd was talking smack about me about camping, I was trying to make a point to him. I was like, you're a camper too. And of course he didn't get it. I'm like, all you do is push up with your buddies, and you put people in the spawn, and you keep killing them. You're not moving. You're not running around chasing people going all through the map and killing them. You're not doing that. You're doing what I do, except you push to the front of the map. I stay in the back of the map. I at least allow people to come out and get a chance. And, you know, ooh, V2 rocket! Look at that. I wasn't even paying attention. That's what really happened in the game. I'm not playing live, you guys. But the game, I was like, oh, I got a V2. I just wasn't even paying attention. I was just going around killing these turds and taking advantage of the spawns and taking advantage of the way the game was flowing and killing people. But once again, let's get back to the turd. So if you got a 6-man party, and instead of staying in the back of the map, you push to the front of the map, but you don't go into their spawn, and you prevent them from going anywhere, that's camping. It's called spawn trap camping. That's all they're doing. But these guys don't want to recognize that. They want to talk about somebody like me who goes solo dolo. Not all the time. I run with my boys, but I go solo, and I do what I can. I do what I can to survive. I help the team in a way that I can. I'm not a ball runner. I've ran the ball in. I've had games where I ran it in, and generally when I'm playing with the team, because, you know, we're communicating, and I don't mind going ahead and being a sacrificial lamb. If someone is on one, I'm going to let them get theirs. And while they're getting theirs, I'll go ahead and score the points. I don't mind. I really don't. But I gotta stop letting these turds get to me, because you guys gonna start thinking I'm a crybaby and I'm whining too. But these turds been going at me hard. This reminds me of Ghost. It was a time in Ghost where I had people just coming for my neck. Mad I was camping. Mad I was doing camping videos. And this kind of reminds me of Ghost. I'm back to them days. These people are mad because Camper Nation is doing great on this game, you guys. This is a game. It's boots on the ground. And guess what? We're laying them down. But they gotta realize too, we did great in Advanced Warfare. We did great in Infinite Warfare. It's just, this is more suiting to our style. It's less suiting to their style. That's the problem. We can adapt. They have a hard time. And look at this double paratroopers. Shot him in the chest. Double bombing run. Look at that. Too bad I got it towards the end of the game. Look at this. This was a pretty casual game. Me just using every technique I've ever talked about, and going ahead and dropping people, going ahead and using that Volkswagen gun. And I like that. Look at that. I dropped a V2 rocket. I'm 45-0. You know what? I'm going to leave it at that. You know what? I ain't going to. I'm out. Let's go.